Hello again, everyone. Welcome back and welcome if you're new. My name is Jen and today's video is going to be an Amazon favorites haul. I like to watch these, so I thought it would be fun to do one myself. I find inspiration in the videos that I like to watch, if you haven't noticed. I am an Amazon affiliate, I'll start by saying that, which means that the stuff I'm going to talk about today I'm going to link in the description below. If you go to any of those links and purchase anything, it doesn't even have to be what the link is for. If you go through that link and buy something, I do get a small commission, which I greatly appreciate if you do that. It helps support my channel. Head down to any of those links and purchase what you're going to purchase and help me out a little bit. I really appreciate it. Another thing I want to say that is, if you like this video and you want to see another one, I could do another one. I like Amazon. I also like to shop at small businesses, but Amazon always has things that you didn't know you needed, right? Well, some of you might notice if you watch my other videos. I guess I'll start with this shirt as an Amazon favorite because I actually have it in another color, and I actually have it in another color on my Amazon wish list. This is a size medium, and I really like it because it's like kind of like stretchy and spandexy, and it's got this nice arm detail, but like it's just, it feels really nice on, and it kind of conforms to my shape. It feels good on, and I like the color and I like the detail that it has. It's plain, but it also has a little pizzazz to it, you know, so I kind of like those kinds of clothing. I guess that you could call this an Amazon favorite because I bought it more than once. I gotta tell you, this Amazon favorites is all over the place. There's gardening, there's household, there's beauty, there's outdoor. I mean, it's all over the place. Let's start with something gardening related. One of my first videos, I mentioned in one of those that I had an issue with my garden markers, that they would wear off like mid-season, and then I couldn't tell what tomato was what or what was planted where. And one of you wonderful viewers mentioned that Sharpie has industrial Sharpies. This one here comes with a pack of 12, and I used them all season last year. They were great. The Sharpie did not wear off, didn't fade in the sun. These are awesome. Water didn't wear them off. So this is definitely an Amazon favorite, and I have several left. It comes with a nice supply. And guess while we're at it with markers, this actually wasn't in my list of favorites to do, but it's sitting right beside me here because me and my husband did a project last night. We painted some rocks, that's right. We're the type of people that still like to paint rocks. There's some sentiment behind it, but at the same time, you know, do what you like. And painting rocks is something we enjoyed doing an activity together. But the markers that we used, so they're an oil-based marker. Just give them a little shake, and then you press down on the tip lightly until the paint comes down into the tip. And they are awesome, especially to paint rocks. Also, I can show I painted one of my birdhouse boards with it. I've done some projects with that, but they're great, and they seem to have a lot of ink. They last for quite a while. My husband had this other set. I'll link both sets down below, but this one is the one that just came with a bunch of different colors. He had mentioned that he really liked these because he paints. Sometimes he'll get shoes and he'll paint stuff on his shoes. I can link a picture of some of the shoes that he's painted. He mentioned that he liked these markers. For Christmas, I got him the big pack, but he's had these for a while and they still have some ink to them. But I thought I'd go ahead and get him the bigger pack for Christmas, so that's what I did. What next? Okay, I'll do something that started this video idea because I just want to tell everyone about it. It's incredible. If you like salads, grow your own lettuce or spinach or any of that stuff. I don't really use it too much for berries or anything like that, but it's called a lettuce keeper. No joke, this kept lettuce in my fridge fresh for 5 weeks. I'm not even exaggerating. It keeps spinach because my pet rabbit, I grow spinach throughout the winter, spinach and kale, so that my rabbit has something fresh to eat, and my chickens too. But I keep spinach and kale in here for my rabbit, and no joke, it lasts many, many weeks fresh. Doesn't get slimy. Now it has this thing on here, so it's really cool because when you get it on the thing, it tells you, you know, to keep the little holes here closed or open for certain things. So for like lettuce and kale and herbs, peppers, greens, grapes, you want to leave the little holes open. And then for like asparagus, radishes, zucchini, celery, you would want to turn this little knob and close off the holes. And then it's got like this little divider as well. You can take it, it's connected to the top there, and you can take it off and then just slide it down into these little slits. So if you had two things that you want, as you can tell, I don't use this part of it. Maybe it goes this way. Nope. I don't use this part very much. But you slide it down into those little slits and you can separate what you want in there. And then it's got this, if something does start to like leak moisture, so it's raised up right here. And this thing right here catches all the moisture so that it's not sitting in like, you know, like zucchini or cucumbers will sometimes, or anything really, will weep some of their juices out. Is that the word, weep? Probably not. This will catch it so that the fruits and vegetables aren't actually sitting in that, which would cause them to go bad quicker. I love this thing. It is inexpensive. I have 2 of them. I'm thinking about getting another one because I constantly have lettuce, and I actually need to go out and pick some more lettuce for this one. This was my lettuce and it's emptied, but I have another one in the fridge right now full of spinach. These are awesome, and I just can't, everybody should go and get that. If you like salads and stuff and you find that you get those bags of lettuce greens and they're bad within a week, I'm telling you, you're gonna have fresh salads for weeks with that thing. We'll go with some lighting. This leads me into, I guess, a few different things. I got these candles, I'll look it up, but I'm pretty sure it was the fall of 2019, pre-pandemic. So I like to think of things like pre-pandemic and then post-pandemic. But I believe it was fall because I remember I had bought these candles. So these are my Amazon faves, as well as, okay, so they're in here. I'll get them out, but these rechargeable batteries. So I bought one set. I've got like 3 sets now, but one set I bought back in 2019, and I kid you not, I'm still using them. These lights, these candles, I don't normally use these in the summertime, but in the wintertime months, I have them set to come on at like 4:30 and then stay on for 8 hours, just because I like the light. I have a couple in the kitchen. I have some in the living room. They come in, I think, a pack of 12 or 15. I can't remember. Nice. They have the shape of like a nice candle, and then they flicker like a candle. They're really pretty. I only talked about the candles because I want to talk about the batteries. The batteries, like I said, I recharge them. I've recharged these rechargeable batteries probably 25 to 30 times now. I got this for Christmas, so I'll link this thing below too. I just got, but I think it's kind of cool. It's got all my batteries in it. And then another thing that I think is awesome about it is it comes with this little doohickey, right? And it tells you whether your batteries still have juice to them. This little meter right here, and the red says replace, and then the other says good. So you just take one of your batteries. Let me see if I can show you guys. You just take one of your batteries and put it in here, and then slide this over, and it tells you, can you see that? It's good. I had these batteries strung out all over a drawer, and now they're nice and neatly put together. I think this thing's pretty cool. I'm liking it so far. It's called Battery Daddy. But it's nice to have all the batteries in one place. This is the rechargeable batteries that I like. They're called Powerall. So I've got a whole bunch of double A. I just purchased another set because of all my Christmas decorations. They recharge a ton of times. I just got some triple A's as well. I'll show you the recharger. I just have this Energizer recharger. I can't remember if this came with it. I think it might have came with it when you first purchased the batteries, but it holds 4 of them. You can recharge 4 batteries at a time. Rechargeable batteries are excellent in my opinion. So there's like 3 more Amazon favorites for you. Okay, we'll do the beauty items. I got a couple beauty items. My favorite face cream. So I started using this face cream probably about 4 years ago. I had a bout with adult acne. I'm not sure why, but ever since I started using this, I barely have any acne. I have a zit pop up every once in a while. And it's usually when I go out to eat, a couple days later, I'll have a blemish. And I believe it's probably because they use antibiotics in their meat sometimes, because I am very sensitive to that. I figured that out a handful of years ago. Antibiotics in meat makes me break out, as well as those powdered drink mixes. Can't use those either. But back to the product. It's called Retinol cream, and I use it after I wash my face in the morning and in the evening. It's got a pump, which I love, so there's no wasted stuff inside of it. I'm trying to pump out a little bit. There it is. So it's this really, oh shoot, way too much. Dang it, wasting it. So it's this like cream, nice creamy, and it's a really nice consistency. And it just absorbs right into your skin. Like, it doesn't leave you oily. It doesn't leave you like a sheen on your face. Within like 30 seconds, it's absorbed in your face. And I believe that this has helped keep me from having acne. So I use it religiously. I've gone through, I don't know, in the past four to 5 years, probably 20, 25 of these, a lot of them. So I'll just use one pump and it does my whole face and my neck. I love this stuff. I have like 3 backups of it in a drawer because I'm always afraid nowadays that something I love is gonna disappear. So I have some backups of those. Okay, we'll do the one other beauty item that I have. Well, I guess it's 2, maybe 3 if you want to count. It is a UV LED nail lamp. Now, I don't know if Amazon still has this particular one, but I assume they're pretty much close to being all the same. I'll try to link this one below. If I can't, I'll link something similar. I have been loving this thing, especially because, so I painted my nails for this. Gel nail polish that I enjoy using with this. There's 2 different kinds. So this is called by Beetle, I believe it, yeah, Beetles. So this actually came with a top coat and a base coat. And these work fantastically. I've tried a couple different kinds, and I really like the Beetles brand of base coat and top coat. So gel nail polish is my way to go because I am so rough with my hands. I always forget to use gloves when I do stuff. So if I use regular nail polish, it's chipped and looks nasty all the time. The 2 nail polishes that I've fallen in love with are these right here. This one is called Allenbelle. So I have Allenbelle on this hand. So I used a bunch of different colors here. And then I have this one that I like, is called Elite 99. I have that on this hand, a bunch of different colors of theirs. And I've actually purchased, it comes with like a set of 6. Both of these come with like sets of 6, I believe. But I've purchased a couple of different sets of them, but why I like them is because they're color changing. So this one right here, you put it on your nail and it changes colors. So if you're someone that has like longer nails, it'll actually, when you're warm, your nail bed will be one color, and then the tip of your fingers, because sometimes when I have like this one right here is a little bit longer, it'll show up when I'm really warm. The bottom part, my nail bed part, will be one color, and then the tip would be like a French manicure. It'll be a different color. But there's a bunch of different ones that the bottom of them have different shades of colors. This one here, Allenbelle, has like glitter. There's glittery ones, so I don't know if you can tell. That one's like glittery. I love this nail polish. I love this light. Keeps me from my nails looking like crap all the time. I actually got this light for my daughter a couple years ago for Christmas, and I use it so much more than her. She's not a big fan of gel nail polish because it's not that great for your nails. She prefers regular nail polish when she does her nails. So I'm the one that like has claimed this now and been using it. And me being as rough as I am, when I'm not like scrubbing stuff or digging in the dirt barehanded, the nail polish stays on my fingers for at least a week. That I've tested out, because most of the time I do something that causes them to chip. But if you're someone that doesn't do a whole lot of things like I just described with your hands, this nail polish, especially if you use this top coat and base coat, it'll last for a long time. Next thing I fell in love with is this cat toy. This thing is like $2, at least it was when I bought it. I think it was like $1.99 or something, or $1.90 on Amazon when I bought it. And my cats adore this thing. They go crazy over it. I'll show a little clip of them playing with it. My daughter's cat will actually drag this through the house in her mouth and bring it to you because she wants you to play with her with it. It is the cutest thing. It's so simple. It's just a rod with this, like, I mean, you could probably make it yourself if you wanted to. Take a stick and then get this, all it is, what is that material? It's like, not felt. People make blankets with it. I can't think of the word. Yeah, felt. Felt. That's all this is, and rainbow colored. And they just love it. Absolutely adore it. Go back to gardening. I already have a bunch of these, but then I ended up purchasing a bunch more. These are grow bags. So my plan this year in my garden is to grow peppers and maybe some small tomatoes, dwarf tomatoes in grow pots, maybe like a set of micro dwarfs, lots of things. But I stocked up on these because my grow pots that I have all alongside my greenhouse, they did really well with herbs. I had a bunch of mints in them. They did really well all summer. I had, I think, 3 peppers to a pot. They did wonderful. I think I had some kales. I got a bunch of different sizes because I plan on at the very bottom of my garden, because my garden is, if you haven't watched any of my gardening videos, my garden is set down the side of like a very steep hill. I've got a terraced garden, and at the very bottom of that, I have mulched a walkway, and then all along the walkway, I want to place these grow bags and have a bunch of stuff growing on the side of the walkway, as well as I think it'll help hold up like my fence. I've got just a crappy deer fence around it. I think, you know, you could even grow like peas or something in these grow pots near it, and then the peas and stuff would latch onto the fence. So I've got different sizes. I've got, this one is 7 gallon, this one's big ones. These are 20-gallon ones. And then I think I've got another set in the greenhouse right now that's 10 gallon or 12, 15, I'm not sure. They come in all different kinds of gallons, all the way to like, I think like 3 gallons, 2 gallons, I'm not sure. But I'll link these below. So the grow bags that I've been using those for 3 years now. And they're holding up just great. Another thing that would be good for the smaller ones is like because they have handles, is if you are someone that you do grow your peppers in these in the winter, if you want to overwinter your peppers like in the garage or in your basement, which is what I'm trying to do right now, these would be great for that. Because, you know, at the end of the season, when it's getting too cold for your peppers, just pick them up with the handles here and carry them into your house, which is probably what I'm gonna do. But like this size pot right here could probably fit a couple of peppers. Maybe it depends on which kind of peppers that you're growing. I'll open up the 20-gallon and let you see how big those are. I mean, these come in, I think, like 50 gallons. So if you're someone that doesn't have like a lot of space, or you don't want anything like permanent, these are great to start gardening. You can grow lettuce in them, kales, pretty much anything, I think. So this one is the 20-gallon ones. So these would be good if you wanted to grow like a couple of tomato plants in it. I would say these would be good. These are kind of huge. Let me get back and show you. This is how big a 20-gallon one is. Quite large. So this would probably suffice 3 tomatoes, 5 peppers, lots and lots of other things. I really love these grow bags, and see, they have the handles as well, and they're really, you know, they're built really nice. They're pretty sturdy. So I didn't even know there was such a thing until a couple years ago. Forget who introduced me to those. Gary from the Rusted Garden? I think it was Gary from the Rusted Garden, or Callie Kim. They use grow bags a lot. Oh, these. So I was at work one day, and one of my coworkers loves TikTok. She just watches TikTok all day. I'm not on TikTok. I've tried to do TikTok, but YouTube is like enough for me right now. I'm trying, you know, try to be good at one thing at a time. Really trying to get the YouTube thing taken off. She was showing me, like, because she keeps telling me, she's like, you should have a TikTok, you should do a TikTok. I would watch you if you did a TikTok. And she was showing me, like, oh, it has everything, stuff that you would like. And she went on to, like, a cleaning TikTok person. And this person, like, it was like the first TikTok I watched, and I was just like, oh my gosh, what has she got on? So she had on these little booties, and she was cleaning her floors with them on her feet. So it's just these little, I forget, what are they called? Mop slippers. They're called mop slippers. So they're these little microfiber slippers that you slip onto your feet. Like that. So you'd wet them. I mean, you could use them dry. Use them dry to like dust if you have wood floors. That'd be good for that. What I do is I wet them and I clean, I'll put up a little clip, and I clean my kitchen floor. My kitchen floor is just those sticky tiles, like you stick them all down. All my floors are those sticky tiles. One day I'd like to invest in new flooring, but my kitchen floor, it's been here, I don't know, 20 years. We've lived here 17 years, and it's the same floor, but it's like white. It needs to be cleaned on a regular basis, and I'm one of those people that I'm like hands and knees scrubbing. I don't like a push mop or any of those things. I've tried them and I just don't like them, but these, like when I'm like doing other things, like picking up and stuff, I'll get these wet, put them on my feet, and just start walking around and just rubbing my feet on the floor, and it cleans the floor beautifully. And and the little scrubby things, like stuff that's got like sticky or caked on, it really gets them off. But it comes in a pack of, I believe, 6. They're great. I love them. I use them several times a week. They last a really long time. I think I bought these, I don't know, 6 months ago, and I still have 3 of them left. I'm using another one already, and they're fun colors. They're fun colors, so. All right, this is for all you beach lovers. I love the beach. I love the ocean. For the past few years, we've been going to Florida. Past couple years, we've been going to Panama City. The sun can be brutal if you're at the beach. We usually go when it's pretty hot down there in Florida. But this past year, I decided to, because at the hotels and stuff, we usually get a place on the beach. And sometimes you can get those rental umbrellas with chairs, but they're so expensive. So this year I decided to invest in a canopy, and I'll show you the one we got. I don't have it here. It's put up somewhere in the garage. The canopy we got is great. It goes up super easily, comes down super easily. It provided shade. It was just really nice. I will suggest making sure that if it gets windy, you take the fabric off of it, and it's like Velcro. I think it's like Velcro. You just kind of put it on the top and then Velcro it. Just slip that off if it gets windy, and make sure that you put it down in the sand enough. I did see in the reviews where some people were complaining that it wasn't tall enough, and I'm pretty sure they weren't extending it all the way, because mine was plenty tall enough. Even when we stuck it down in the sand about 2 feet, it was still tall enough. But it was awesome. I was able to go down to the beach in the morning and set it up by myself. Another thing that I would recommend if you do get one of these and you use it is to have like one of those augers and a drill. Take one of those with you to drill the hole that you're going to slip the legs down into. There was a guy beside us. We didn't have one this year, but we're going to take one next year. We didn't have one, but the guy beside us did, and he would just be because he had a canopy too. I had one of those, and it took him like 3 seconds, where we were like digging with a little like sand shovel, digging down into it. But I do recommend making sure that you. This one I really liked because it had like this flap that you could put down to where, like, if the sun was coming like at a certain angle, once you figured that out, that's how you could set up your canopy to put that down and block the sun even more as the sun like goes across you. So this one's I really liked. That leads me to my next thing that I also purchased to go along with that this summer, is this beach blanket, which is really fun, really pretty, and it's like sand proof. So we would just lay this down. I can't show it to you, but I'll throw a picture up. It's like this slippery material, and then it's got these corner pocket things that you just fill with sand so it holds it down. You just lay on this underneath the canopy. It still smells like lotion, even though I washed it. You just pick it up, give it a little shake, all the sand would come out of it. And my daughter really she liked this purchase. Because you know beach towels, they have like sand all over them, and look, this didn't hold the sand. You could just kind of dust it off if you wanted to. Last, I don't know if I have a couple more things, but this video is probably long. All right, so this video is long enough. I'm gonna have to edit a bunch of stuff out. So I have a couple more things, but I'll just wait. Let me know if you want to see another Amazon favorites. These two things here, I'd like to show you, but this video is so long. My husband says I need to make shorter videos, and I never do. Work in progress. Nobody wants to watch these long videos. Or do you? Let me know. So that's going to be it for my Amazon favorites. I don't want to say, I think the title will probably say Amazon favorites of 2022. I guess that doesn't mean that I had to have purchased them in 2022. Some of them I've had for a few years now, and I still love them. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. I hope you all enjoy your day. Bye, guys. Dry shampooed my hair today, so I don't know if it's like a white cast.